Hello everybody, in 15 diecast here. We're about to unbox and showcase the Hot Wheels 2025 International PKs. The regular treasure hunt in this case is the 84 Audi Quattro Sport, and the super treasure hunt in this case is the BMW M3 wagon in that green livery with the Michelin man on the side with all the dots and stuff. This is a double taped case, so hopefully that is not a bad omen for us. But no stamp on the inside. Sometimes these guys get that weird stamp on the inside that lets you know they had quality control inspection. This one is missing that, but it's not a big deal. So far for the year, we are only one super treasure hunt in, and the last two cases we did not get a regular treasure hunt, so that kind of sucked. But here we go. We're going to go over all these anyway. So we got the Skull Shaker. That's a carryover from the last case. It is a recolor. Then you have the 91 GMC Cyclone in the red, also a recolor. I think we had it in like a pink purple earlier this year. And the Jaguar XJC V12 Coupe. And the international cards always have that double language, so coupe with the accent at the end of it as well. So there you go. Those are the first three, all carryovers. Porsche 911 Turbo Cabriolet. That is a carryover. It has the pink interior. A lot of people are discussing that. It's not something that people are enjoying for some reason. Hot Rod, I can kind of see why, but not always. That is a new casting for 2025 in the Gordon Murray Automotive T3 in this teal, folks. Another teal car. New casting for 2025. It is a recolor. We had a silver one in the A case earlier this year. And here it is, the 1983 Porsche 928S. Is a new casting for 2025. There's the full color. I'm a big Porsche collector. And oh, right under it, we have the Ferrari SF90 Stradale recolor in the gray from the red. New casting 2025. Back-to-back highlights. And the burnt orange Silverado EV RST. There it is. I think we had, what color did we get earlier this year? Blue? I think it was blue. Ooh, Chevy Blazer 4x4 recolor. We had it in white and like green earlier this year. That looks sick. I think I like this one better. Oh, I didn't notice that on the last one. There it is. Big old Chevy. Actually has the Chevrolet on the back there. Inked fair with the graphics on the side there. And the Feeling Lucky. This card is anything but that. New casting for 2025. And there is the full art. That's a popular casting for sure. I'm going to highlight that, even though I think I highlighted it last time. Formula E Gen 3 in the black and orange. That's Hot Wheels' take on a generic F1 car. And the later Crater and purple. I think this is a recolor. I think we had a green earlier this year. And Cone Shaker. Love the Cone Shaker. I love the roller coaster cars as well. And this new casting for 2025 is no exception. That is going right in my personal collection. I have like 7 of those. Hey, there it is. The regular treasure hunt. So we finally broke the no treasure hunt, regular treasure hunt in a case streak with the 84 Audi Sport Quattro in the gray. There's the symbol in the back. There's your symbol on the card. That's what you're looking for in store, folks. If you see this, you have found yourself a treasure hunt. And there's the Power Rocket, the pink Power Rocket. We had that earlier this year. That was a recolor. I think it was in green and yellow. El Segundo Rally in the gray. New casting for 2025. It's not bad. It's actually pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. We're going to go ahead and highlight the treasure hunt, of course. All right, 2018 Honda Civic Type R in the blue. We had it red earlier this year. No decos on the back. There is deco on the front. A lot of Honda Civic fans out there are going to love that one. Super Twin Mill. I actually enjoy this casting. We did get it one earlier this year. I can't remember the color. This is a carryover from the last case as well, but I can't remember the color. I think it was white. No, the 4GT was in white. The Borla 4GT, here it is in black recolor, and it came in white earlier this year. All right, Mustache came in red like 3 years ago, 2 years ago maybe. 2 years ago was a new casting. Here back in again. This part comes out. Actually, you know what? I open them anyways, but ooh, oh, this one's stuck. It's stuck. Oh no, I got a broken one. Oh, never mind. There it is. The bristles aren't exposed, so you can't really brush your mustache with this. It's kind of more of a like fake mustache situation instead of a mustache comb. But there you go. That goes up and down, kind of like a barber's knife, which is kind of cool. But there you go. That is what that is, in case you don't open your cars. All right. 67 Aston minivan with the teal, of course. Teal. And the Terra Tractyl in this gray. That is a recolor new casting from last year that nobody liked. It's too bulky. Custom Personalis 56 a Ford truck cameo with the skull livery on it for Day of the Dead 2025. They always do one, and there it is. The Jaguar XJC V12 Coupe. Again, here it is in white. New casting for 2025. And another Feline Lucky. I love this car. So do my kids. All right, what else we got? Oop, that fell. BMW 2002 in the blue. We had it in yellow earlier this year. No deco on the front or back, just on the side. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Blitz Speeder, we have that. Hopefully we get some recolors that actually have decals on the front side and more plain instead of the racing stripe stuff. But who knows. Blitz Speeder, that is new to the case. It actually looks pretty dope. I like the pink on it. And a Ford Mustang GTD. This is going to be a super treasure hunt for next year. It is a new casting for 2025. 60 years of Mustang. Came out in gray in the 8 case. Here it is in this nice dark blue. That spoiler is banger. That's going to be a highlight for sure. Man, these cards are all messed up. 67 Shelby GT 500, one of my favorite castings and one of my favorite cars. In this case, we also have the Honda CB 750 Cafe. Not a car, folks. This is a motorcycle. This is not a car. And a 97 Mazda RX-7 Drift Drepar. And that is in orange. We got it in yellow earlier this year. Here it is. This is more orange than red. I don't know. You could argue both. You could argue both. But that is 2 highlights in my highlight pile. What's your highlight pile looking like so far? We got the Zinger 21C. We've seen this a lot last 2 years. And a Volvo 240 Drift Wagon in the gray. Kind of Zamek-y, but it's more gray. We did see that in the last case. As well as a Salt Shaker recolor from, I believe it was green. Here that is again. If you made it this far in the unboxing, folks, please consider subscribing to the channel. I unbox all the mainline cases, as well as the car culture cases. I drop a video every Friday, and I do shorts Monday through Friday, and sometimes on the weekends twice a day. So you get a lot of content from me, folks. I've been doing that for 2 years now, and if you enjoy the channel, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe. And you can catch all the unboxing content. I do a lot of car stuff in the mornings and peg hunting in the afternoon. All right, we got Gone Mad. This is a new casting for 2025. It was in the last case. And a recolor of the BMW 635 CSI in orange. We got it in black earlier this year. I am still torn on which one I like better. They are both great, especially since this casting has the headlights as part of the cabin, the windows and stuff, and that is phenomenal. I wish they did that with more cars. And another Porsche 928S. I'm glad to see 2 in my case. That orange one is going to be a highlight for sure. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, 96 Dodge Viper GTS in the yellow. I think this was in the last case. It is a new casting for 2025. El Segundo Rally again. Nice to see another one of those. Not really. Volvo 240 Drift Wagon. We are going to see that again as well. A lot of Drift Wagon fans out there. A Lamborghini Hurricane Stradale. Stirado. And the yellow, we got it orange. I think it was orange last year. Honestly, I don't remember. Maybe it's red. But there it is. Not a lot of people like this casting because they kind of messed up, like, I don't know, the nose or something. I'm not too sure. This fender is painted on instead of actually pushed out, so that a lot of people had comments about that. And an 89 Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC AMG, one of my favorite castings. My super treasure hunt hangs on my wall. Let me actually pull that for you guys. Oh, never mind. It's bolted in. I can't pull it for you. But yeah, I was going to pull that to compare. It is red, the super treasure hunt from like 2 years back, and a Honda CB 750 Cafe in the blue and black. Not a car, folks. That is not a car. That is not a car. All right, we're coming down to another Ford GT. This packaging's all weird. Ford GT in black recolor. A TV series Batmobile in red. That's a recolor. We've seen that so many times. People love the Batmobiles. And the Speed Driver, which is an actual hexagon tool set with a little bitty wrench. You can actually use that in a garage. Good luck getting anything big with that. Gordon Murray Automotive T33 again. Recolor new casting. Super Twin Mill in the green and the blue. The Custom Personnel 56 Ford. Another one of those for Day of the Dead. Oh. We're going to see the kick cart. That is a golf cart. You can actually tee up a ball on it. I've never tried it. You'd probably ruin your driver. And a 20 Dodge Charger Hellcat. This was the super treasure hunt of the last case. Nice to see another one of those. No decals in the front and back, just on the side. Again, this is a basic mainline. And a 67 Austin minivan for Gentino. And I'm running out of room. Move some things around. Get that out of here. All right, we have the kick cart again. A limited grip. We saw that in the last case. Here it is in purple. Its first release was black and red, funny enough, if you did not know that. And the Silverado EV RST in the burnt orange. Another one of those. Let's see. BMW 2002 in the blue, recolor from the yellow. Another quick bite. We got one earlier this year. I think it was green. And a TV series Batmobile in the red. That's a sick color choice. Another Dodge Charger Hellcat with a super treasure hunt from the last case, and this is the main line. This would be the super treasure hunt of this case. The BMW M3 Wagon International card has the international writing on it as well, but that is what you're looking for in stores. If you find that, hey, look, another wagon. Tracked wagon. That's kind of funny, actually. Double wagons and 2 super mainlines equivalents. So we're going to go ahead and put that to the side. So we're probably not getting the Super in this case. Usually only get one of the mainline. Roger Dodger 2.0 in the gray. That's a recolor. Hot Rod in the white. Also a recolor, but a new casting for 2025. And a Mazda RX-3 in the yellow. Looks sick. A lot like the Ford Maverick, if for those of you that have never noticed. But the MX-3, Hot Wheels Mazda RX-3 looks really a lot like the Ford Maverick. It's just a little more boxier. And that's all three. We already went over those. Only one of those? Oh, that's a bummer. And the Renault E-Spec E-Space F1 recolor. We had it in yellow on black. Here it is in black on yellow. New casting for 2025. Only one in the case. That's a bummer. And a Formula E Gen 3 Formula back-to-back there. That's kind of funny. And a Porsche 911 Turbo Cabriolet in the red. I'm running out of space. And the final three cars in this case are going to be the 95 Mazda RX-7 Drift in the red or orange, the Speed Driver, and the 2018 Honda Civic Type R recolor in the blue. I think it was red. Yeah, red and maybe yellow earlier this year. I think we got two colors of this one. A lot of great colors of that one. So, highlight pile. We're going to go with this. Mercedes, for sure, is going to make the highlight pile. Hold on, let me move this box because better lighting. All right, Mercedes is going to make the highlight pile for me. Again, these are my highlights. They don't have to necessarily be yours. The BMW 635 CSI is going to make my highlight pile as well. We're at 2. That's not making the pile. This is, though, the 67 Shelby GT 500 in this black. We got it in white earlier this year. Pretty sure it was white. That's going to make the highlight pile. The Ford Mustang GTD in the blue is going to make the highlight pile. Look for the Supercharger Hunt next year. The Honda Civic Type R, of course, is going to make the highlight pile. I'd be a fool not to highlight that for all the Civic stands out there. And the 84 Audi Sport Quattro regular Treasure Hunt, of course, is going to make the highlight pile. Cone Shaker, because I don't think I have enough of these. Oh, I dropped some. And there goes my Feeling Lucky. But yeah, I got a bunch of them. They sit up here on my shelf right above the filming portion of the studio and almost broke my head. All right, Feeling Lucky. Hey, speaking of the devil, that's going to make the highlight pile. And the Ferrari SF90 Stradale in the gray is going to make the highlight pile. I'm actually just realized I think I'm missing a Ferrari. I think this case needs 2 Ferraris, and I don't have the SF40. So we're short of Ferrari, folks. But we did get a Porsche 928S from 1983. That will also make my highlight pile. So I thank you everybody for watching. Hope to see you all next time. If you enjoyed this, give this video a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more unboxings. And I'll see you. Check out the rest of my videos. Thank you for watching, and deuces.